I didn't know if anyone had covered this aspect of the issue going on up in Massachusetts now, in case the folks who are watching don't know what I'm talking about. There has been a series of gas explosions, I think up to 70 now in Massachusetts. Real quick, just so everybody knows where we're at. Here's Boston, and Lawrence is this little town up here on the northern border, close to, I believe that would be what, Maine? Or no, New Hampshire, I'm sorry. New Hampshire. Now, 70 is an awful lot. And so I used a Google tool search that excluded results recently, and they tried to warn these people. There's a strike going on. The actual gas workers walked off because they said this is way too dangerous. And they had gotten other cities in the region to pull the permits from this company. And they said this was going to happen literally. This actually came very close to happening a month ago. Actually, it did happen. Let me see real quick here if I can pull that up. This is 16 August 2018. So this is just almost a month ago. Massive leak that shut all sorts of streets down, and it almost happened then, a month ago, in this exact same area. This is a very poor area, very, they call it the city of the damned. Once again, this is another article from 16 August that this massive area was closed down because something like this almost happened then. Strangely enough, down in Pennsylvania, this is an article from the Massachusetts, the Andover Townsman, about a gas line explosion, not gasoline. 10 September 2018. But back here. Now, this article was posted 10 July of this year. Listen to what they say. It's an explosive situation, announced Mark Susi, 51, a 24-year veteran with National Grid and a member of Local 12012-04 United Steelworkers. He was warning non-union contractors against setting up tent above a hole they were working in. He said, "You're trapping the gas." And they said this was going to happen. And it looks like they were prophetic, the actual workers that were in charge of this were trying to tell big business, hey, we've got a problem here. And once again, I will go to, this is a list of, or I should say, locations of all of the different explosions so far. And this is a huge deal. This is a big deal. This is going to probably cost quite a few lives. And once again, this is a town that's just north of Boston. So it's this is going to be one of those tragedies that people are going to look at and go, why didn't we listen a month ago? Because if it's something like one of these workers did something to set something off to make a point, then we have a whole different thing going on, a whole new level of crazy. But it doesn't seem like that's the case, because a month ago, the workers said this exact thing would happen. This exact same thing would happen. And we have articles where they said this. This is 26 June 2018. So this is 3 months ago. Because these union employees got locked out. They got locked out because they said our working conditions are unsafe. And clearly they were right. So I'm not going to waste a whole bunch of time on this, but I just wanted to get on top of this. I know everybody's watching the issue with the hurricane, but 70 independent explosions, so many fires they can't see the sky in Massachusetts, they're going to have to be bringing in resources from all over the region. This is going to be one of those national events that people remember, the day that 70 different homes blew up within an hour because big business couldn't be bothered to listen to its employees. So anyway, if new information comes out, I will let you guys know. But one of the things that you can do when you're trying to find information on something like this, you can do a Google search and just exclude the day that it happened and find if anything prior to it. So had, you know, any relation to it. So it's very, very strange that 70, 70 different buildings in this little tiny town within a matter of hours all went up simultaneously. I just I can't wrap my mind around how that could possibly be with all of the modern safety tools and equipment and procedures that you could lose that many. But if you let a town go to hell like this, I guess so. And like I said, this is the well, this one is from the Andover Townsman. And the Eagle Tribune, North Andover, Massachusetts, has all of these articles, and these are all from June and July and August of this year, warning of this. And in fact, it was only, I think it was this one. Well, this is the most recent one. This is the July one. This is the June one. This is the August one. This happened in August, not even a month ago. This exact problem. Construction crews struck a gas line near Jackson and Knox Street Thursday afternoon, causing an hours-long leak that prompted the evacuation of hundreds of nearby residents. It looks like this was an issue with an accident, but apparently the issues were much larger. I guess this is what they were talking about, is that there were people working on this that just didn't know what they were doing. And the union workers were fed up with it. So anyway, we will leave it there. So have a good night, guys.